Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and another episode here on Alma, Missouri. So today we're in June 2nd, just one day after the last episode where we did some chopping. But this morning we've been busy hauling steers up to the livestock barn, and we're selling off some steers, some Angus steers. Hey, sorry we cut you off there. But yeah, we just hauled up 20 and we're hauling up the 15 more right now. So we made about just a little bit over $26,000 with that first load. So we'll see what we get for the next 15. I think I did the math and it's like 43,000 or something in profits, which is decent. I wish it was a little bit more because we got a 40-foot head that we need to purchase for our combine so we can get wheat off. But I think, I talked to the bank yesterday afternoon, and we got some money that we can take out for an operating loan if we need to, so I think that we're gonna end up doing that. $19 grand there, so we're up to 56,000. I'll show you now the head that we're gonna buy. Browse through the market here. I'm planning on buying this FD 640 Flex Draper. We're not going to get any of the fancy stuff on it because it's already expensive enough, nearly $65,000, but it's something we got to do. I'm excited to move into a 40-foot head with the big combine now. Honestly, we probably could go all the way up to 45, but I think it's a little excessive for the ground that we farm at the moment. I might regret saying, whoa, ignore that. I might regret saying that once we actually start getting into fall harvest and stuff. Maybe I'll wish we went with a 45, but I think a 40 is going to be perfect. This 45 might be pushing the power limits on the 690, but I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, we're cutting out. Oh. These Alma drivers are just, no respect. No respect for the right-of-way. But I guess I've kind of learned that, cutting out in front of that car when we were leaving the farm. So, yeah, we have these steers still. And then we have the the cows and heifers occupying the smaller pasture right there behind the Quonset shed that we will be dealing with soon as well. So the plan originally was to purchase some cows with the money that we make from this sale of steers, but we have more dire needs at the moment, so we're gonna use a little bit of that. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think how much of a loan I really want to take out, because we still already have loans. Maybe we just finance the whole thing, the whole, like, what, 65,000? Because we're gonna need a trailer, or we're gonna need a trailer head for it too, but I don't know which is what. How much is a trailer head? There's always extra. There's always more that you need. So if we went with the old Demco, that's a 48 foot. We don't need that. 42 foot, almost 10 grand. Huh. So that's like 75 grand. And then I don't know how much cows are running for right now, to be honest. But we don't have any silage really ready to go yet. But we need to get some fuel in here, which we'll do. they said that the dealership said they have the head and ready to go, so whenever we need it, they'll deliver it up to the farm, which is nice. So we'll just have them deliver it over to the farm. I want to get the grain truck out. We are going to stick with these wagons for the moment for wheat harvest. I'd still like to sell those off and purchase a semi-truck as well, but for now, again, because we way overspent on the chopper, everything else is kind of taken a bit of a turn in our plans. So yeah, so we're gonna get prepared for doing some wheat harvest. We don't want to start quite yet because the wheat's not going to be dry enough yet, but maybe around 11 o'clock we can give it a try. So cows are all fed and happy as well, so we got a little bit of time to get some things messed around with. So I'll call the dealership, we'll get that figured out. Might need to talk to the bank as well, and should be good to go to purchase a head. We are going to put the corn in these bins, or the wheat in these bins. It's not even wheat. I keep saying wheat, but it's, what is it, barley? It's barley. Barley. Yeah, we got wheat over here. So, alrighty. So we'll catch you guys here soon. Then the side-by-side zooming down to the dairy farm quick to go get the 1070, because the Massey was having issues hooking up to the auger. We were setting up the auger, and yeah, we were having issues with that. I don't know why, with that hitch. Got to get that figured out. But so we're gonna get the 1070 down there instead to run the auger. It is hooked up to the tedder right now because we got that pasture field tedded up, ready to be baled, but we do need to rake it, so that's what this was going to be used for, but we're just going to have to drive it back, I guess, later on today. She's still a good old tractor. Lots of uses yet for this old girl. Does a great job on the tedder and the rake and augers and all that stuff. So. But we haven't busted out the side-by-side in a while, so I figured we'd get that on, get a little footage of that as well. So we are going to clear out the hoop barn there. We're going to take those straw bales and put them in the big red barn so we have room for hay. Got room for hay bales because we're going to bale that small pasture, and then we're going to end up baling that back grass field as well. So we got to have some room for the hay because we're going to be utilizing hay way more in feed and all that stuff than straw, obviously, so we don't need them as accessible, the straw. So anyway, we're getting down here, we're getting things set up. As you can see, we do have our loan confirmed. We just took out a $65,000 loan. We're going to pay for the header trailer out of pocket, and yeah, so that's the plan there. Alrighty, we just got back with the combine. Grain cart's down here. The wagons are down here. The grain truck's down here. So, they delivered the head. They left it sitting by the staves there. And so now, we're using the old side-by-side to move the head. And we're going to get this put on the combine real quick. And we're going to start combining. First time using the combine. You know, we did buy it used, and I didn't even think about doing any maintenance on it. Just kind of figured, you know, the dealership would take care of that, but apparently not. So there is some damage on it, as you can see down on the bottom right. Alrighty, so we are getting some wagons filled right now, working on the second headland. I did take out combine experience because we're getting like nearly 300 bushel on rye right now. This is also a rye crop that I had no idea. Thought this was going to be a barley crop, but because on the map it's brown just like barley, the rye is, so it tricked us. But yeah, so this I couldn't stand seeing the 300 bushel and the very unrealistic bushel per acre on this map. So we took it out. We're taking it out. We're not going to use combine experience on this map anymore. So yeah. But as you would think, when you're getting almost 300 bushel an acre, the combine is filling up very fast. Like, we filled those big wagons up, and we're not even done with the 2 headland passes yet. So it's going quick. I mean, it's great. I'll take all the crop, but I can't look at it anymore. It's like ruining it for me. I'm not gonna lie, it's driving me insane. So if we just can't see that and we just see that it's a good yield, that's totally fine with me. That works. We're gonna go catch this guy up. Need to tell Bobby, or not, well, Bobby's in the combine, Bill, to get going on running those wagons, because that truck is going to fill up real quick too. So we're going to have ourselves a bit of a standstill here for a bit while we're unloading wagons, because we are going to unload, or we're going to put this rye in the small bins up at the farm, so we have room for beans and corn come this fall. But the new combine is working a charm. Really enjoying the combine. We ran one headland, then we had Bobby take over, because we were realizing how much or how fast the combine was filling up. So we needed to make sure we had the grain cart moving at all times. See, can we make the turn? Oh, tricked us. Alright, we'll let him go. We're gonna go unload this into the grain truck, and then we're gonna run the grain truck up behind the wagons with Bill, so Bobby's probably gonna be at a standstill for a bit. But that's alright. This thing sure doesn't hold nearly as much as the wagons do, but sure is nice being able to drive a lot faster. Running at 50 down the road compared to 22 is quite nice. Quite enjoy that. Bill is just getting to the farm now, and he left quite a bit before us, so we caught right up to him. But now we're gonna have a standstill at the bins for the moment. Maybe we'll have to get Bridget out here and she can run the truck for us, so we can stick in the grain cart. But I imagine this field isn't going to take too long now that we have the headlands off. He's really cruising, and with that 40-foot head, Sure makes a difference. So Bill is off already with another. He's like already unloading at the bins, actually. Like he's been gone for a bit yet. Not as good of yields over on this, like, what, southeast side of this field. So it hasn't been filling up nearly as fast, but we're moving, that's for sure. I think this is going to fill this truck up, actually. And Bridget is driving this one. Yeah, that's... Yikes. So we'll send her off. And we'll get probably positioned up here because I'm going to guess that he's not going to make it to the end of the field. Or end of the row. Well, he might actually, because it's not as long as I thought. So he might make it. Maybe we'll cut across some of these swaths and position ourselves to catch him if he needs to, or if he makes it, which I'm not thinking. I'm still not thinking he's going to. He's got his lights on and everything. Yeah, he didn't make it. That was only a pass and a half since the last time I unloaded him. So that tells you how much we're getting off this field. This is one heck of a crop. The previous farmer did one heck of a job in this field, I guess. Some good soil or something. Now, I guess we did put some fertilizer down on this, but yeah, he did a good job. I wish we could run the combine more, but unfortunately, we're stuck in the grain cart for now. Back right up out of his way. And we'll sit down here at the end of the row. Well, maybe we'll actually swing around and we'll try to catch him. Oh, shoot. We ran over some crop, but maybe we'll try and catch him down here at the end of this pass, because this is a pretty long one. So I'm sure he'll have a good amount in his tank by the time he gets down here. We only have 33%. We don't have a ton, but Bill should be on his way back and should be arriving here soon with those wagons. We're definitely getting through it. Not long now. Should be done. I'd say we're probably going to be done by 6:30. If I were to guess. 6:30 probably. But this load here will fill up Bill and his wagons again already. It is seriously wild how fast we're filling things up. But I'm not complaining. It makes it fun, at least, you know. We're also constantly looking at the fuel gauge there, because that we're getting low. We're getting low on fuel. Didn't fill this tractor up before we started harvesting. Someone got a little excited to get going and didn't fill up his tractors, because the John Deere here is also pretty low on fuel. We'll just unload here. Yeah, we dropped down into the blinking red already. Uh-oh. We have to go fuel them up. It should be enough to where Bill takes off. Perfect. Good deal. Have a great trip, Bill. Thanks for running wagons for us. We last I looked, we had 160,000 liters in there in the bin that we're putting this rye into. So that's good. We'll have to see. Yeah, because then we're going to put the wheat also into the other 2 smaller bins. So it's nice to have those other bins still. Because, yeah, like I mentioned before, we want to make sure that we have bins open for corn and beans here at the main bin site now. So, shorter passes, he should be able to make it down and back. So we'll wait here for him. Alright, so we'll finish off this episode and rye harvest by riding in the combine with Bobby. Grain cart sitting over there. Everybody's moving and shaking. Things are going. So yeah, pretty successful first harvest with the combine, I'd say. Very, very happy with how this machine is going. Bobby says it's total upgrade in terms of comfort and technology and stuff, so that's great as well. So just wanted to say thank you guys for watching. I believe this is probably going to be a little bit shorter of a video, but I don't have anything really prepared for what's next, so we're just going to call it here, do a little short episode, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you to all the YouTube supporters, YouTube members. Thank you to G-Portal for sponsoring the channel, and to anybody that just takes time out of their day to just watch these videos. That is more than enough and all that I can ask for. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll catch you in the next one.